Hey everyone, today we're diving deep into one of the most powerful traits you can ever nurture within yourself, resiliency. This trait isn't just about bouncing back from hardship, it's about cultivating the ability to endure and thrive no matter the circumstances. Resiliency is the ability to take life's punches and not only survive, but emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable of facing whatever comes your way. It's the core of what helps us become who we're truly meant to be. It's not a destination, it's a journey of growth. Let's take a moment and think about resilience in your life. Can you recall a time when life threw you a curveball? A time when things didn't go as planned? How did you handle it? Were you discouraged? Or did you find strength in the face of adversity? The challenges we face test our limits, but they also reveal our hidden strengths. They show us who we truly are when we dig deep within ourselves. Resiliency isn't about avoiding struggle. It's about how you rise after facing it. Resiliency isn't built in comfort. It is forged in the flames of challenge. Think about the strongest people you know. I'm sure they've faced their own struggles, their own failures, and their own setbacks. But here's what makes them resilient. They refuse to let those challenges define them. They see obstacles as stepping stones, not roadblocks. They accept that hardships are part of life, and yet they continue to move forward with a heart full of hope and determination. Let me share an example. Think about a tree standing tall in the face of a storm. The storm pushes against the tree with great force, trying to break it. But the tree bends, adapts, and then it rises again. The storm may leave a trail of destruction, but it cannot destroy the tree's roots. Its roots go deep, its trunk is strong, and its branches reach for the sky. This is exactly what resilience looks like. A flexibility that doesn't break and a strength that doesn't fade. The storm doesn't define the tree, its roots do. What are the roots in your life that keep you grounded when the storm hits? That's the essence of resilience, being strong enough to bend without breaking. It's understanding that you will face adversity, but you don't have to let it dictate your path. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or difficulty. It's about accepting that these challenges are part of the process and moving forward regardless. Every setback you face is an opportunity to rise, to grow, and to become even more resilient than before. So let's ask ourselves, what does resilience look like for each of us? How do we cultivate it? How do we ensure that when we face challenges, we don't crumble, but instead grow? Resilience is about maintaining your inner strength, even when everything around you feels fragile. It's the courage to keep going when it would be easier to give up. So I ask you, where can you tap into that courage today? Here's the thing about resiliency. It's not about having everything go perfectly in your life. Far from it. It's about knowing that setbacks are part of the journey and having the courage to keep moving forward. It's about adjusting your sails when the winds of life change direction. Think about a time when things didn't go as planned for you. How did you handle it? Did you let the situation break you? Or did you find a way to turn the setback into a lesson? Resilient people don't see failure as the end of the road. They see it as a lesson. They see it as a stepping stone. Think about a time you've encountered failure. Did it stop you? Or did it motivate you to keep going? Resilient people understand that failure is not final, and each failure brings with it a lesson that can help us grow. They use failure as a foundation for success. They know that every setback is an opportunity to build something even stronger than before. How many times have you failed and come back even stronger than you were before? But resilience isn't something you're born with. It's a muscle you develop. Just like any muscle in your body, the more you train it, the stronger it gets. But how do you train resiliency? Well, first and foremost, it begins with mindset. Your mindset is the key that unlocks your ability to bounce back. If you see challenges as opportunities for growth, you'll begin to develop a mindset that propels you forward, no matter what. Training your resilience requires discipline and consistency, just like any other skill. It requires you to keep going even when it seems impossible. Let's talk about that mindset for a second. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to thrive during tough times while others seem to fall apart? What's the difference? The difference lies in their perspective. Resilient people don't see obstacles as roadblocks. They see them as challenges to overcome. They focus on what they can control and accept what they cannot. They know that the only thing they truly have control over is their reaction to the situation. What's your mindset when life gets tough? Do you stay focused on the end goal, or do you get lost in the problem? In your own life, what is the mindset you adopt when faced with hardship? Do you get stuck in a negative loop, or do you find ways to keep going, even when the road is tough? It's not easy, I know, but resilience is a choice we make every single day. Every time we choose to keep going, to keep fighting, we become a little more resilient. Every time you choose hope over fear, you're building your resiliency. Another key element of resilience is having a support system. When you go through challenges, it's crucial to surround yourself with people who lift you up, encourage you, and remind you of your strength. Think about the people you rely on when times get tough. Are they supportive? Are they encouraging? Or are they bringing you down? Your support system is your shield, and they help you navigate through life's most difficult moments. How can you strengthen your circle of support to help you stay resilient? Building your resilience isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter, having a support system, and most importantly, trusting yourself. Trusting that you have the strength, the tenacity, and the inner fire to face anything life throws at you. Trusting yourself means having confidence that you will overcome obstacles. It means believing that no matter what, you can handle it. How do you cultivate that trust in yourself? Now think about the times in your life when you've shown resilience. What was your secret? What helped you stay strong? Was it the people around you? Was it your inner drive? Or was it a combination of many things? Resilient people recognize that their strength is often a mix of both internal and external factors. It's the inner fire and the support they receive from others. Let me ask you this. What's the most resilient version of yourself? What would it look like if you decided to embrace your resilience to its fullest? It's easy to doubt your own abilities, especially when faced with difficult times. But imagine just for a moment the person you would be if you embraced your resilience. How unstoppable could you become? As we go deeper into this conversation, I want you to remember that resiliency isn't about being perfect. It's not about being strong all the time. It's about being able to stand up after you've been knocked down. It's about finding the strength within to keep going when the road gets tough, and it's about learning to trust in your ability to overcome whatever challenges you face. Resilience doesn't mean you never fall. It means you get up and keep going, no matter how many times it takes. Resilience also means finding the power to reset after a setback. When life doesn't go according to plan, it's easy to get discouraged, but true resilience means acknowledging the setback, learning from it, and moving forward with renewed purpose. Every time you reset, you grow stronger. And with each reset, you come closer to the person you're meant to become. Think of your greatest challenge. What lessons did it teach you? How did it shape you? Did it make you stronger, or did it make you rethink your direction? Sometimes our challenges push us to grow in ways we never expected. They might even redirect us to better paths. What did you learn from those tough moments? And how did it shape your journey? Remember, we don't have control over everything in life, but we have control over how we respond. Resilient people know this better than anyone. They choose to rise, they choose to grow, and they choose to keep moving forward. Resilience is the practice of taking each challenge in stride and turning it into a lesson for the future. Your response to challenges defines your path, not the challenges themselves. So today, I challenge you to think about how you can cultivate more resilience in your own life. How can you adapt to challenges instead of resisting them? How can you shift your mindset to see obstacles as opportunities for growth? Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding difficulty. It's about learning to dance with it, to grow alongside it. Think about the storms you've weathered in your own life and ask yourself, what made me resilient during those times? And what can I do now to strengthen my resiliency for the future? The storms will always come, but it's how you respond that truly matters. As we wrap up today's message, I want you to reflect on this thought. What's one area of your life where you could show more resilience? And how will you start to build that resilience? Starting today. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. Thank you for being here. And I want you to leave today knowing this. You are resilient. You have the strength to overcome any challenge and the power to thrive in the face of adversity. It's not about what happens to you. It's about what you do with what happens to you. Let's rise and let's keep growing together.